A key claim in my argument is that as part of the power of touch, we know not only the surfaces of things and their textures and what the sense of touch tells us, but also what it is like to be touched, right? We know the experience of touching through touch. And more importantly, that means that we also know the experience of other people when they touch and are touched. There are gradations in this. We know the experience of a friend better than the experience of a stranger, but nonetheless, touch tells us about not only about how we feel, but how other people feel. Someone might object to this and say that actually knowing what touch is like for other people is always going to be a projection. It's always going to be a kind of second step. It's not in the power of touch itself. So that means that the fulfillment of the power of touch isn't going to be knowing human beings, because actually touch itself has no special access to how human beings feel. In response to that, I would point out that our empathy, our tactile empathy, is immediate. Is immediate and it's real. I'll explain this with two examples. One is you see someone, a friend, say, who is in the cold and is wearing a shirt, a t-shirt, and you feel cold yourself. You feel cold because they are not properly dressed for the weather. Another experience is you see someone, doesn't even need to be a friend, and you see them about to run into something, and you flinch. You flinch as if that was coming in your direction. Right? Now, in both these cases, you do have a tactile sensation, right? You have this impulse to draw back, or you feel the cold, and it's immediate. You didn't have to think about it. You didn't have to go through a process of inference or projection. And this shows that the power of touch itself has an insight into how other people feel. And I think that's very present, again, also in sex, especially when we pick up on small cues about what the partner wants or what the partner is feeling. Of course, this is not foolproof, and conversation is sometimes also required in sex to indicate what is wanted and what is working and what is not. But a large part of the work is done by this ability of touch to indicate to us what touching is like for others.